What's happening, man? What's happening? So, we might do a few call ins if this number working. 916 888 0597. 916 888 0597. And I got some motherfucking I'm watching it live on my TV using the AirPlay feature. Yep. Chance Tory, what is it, man? Oh, excuse me. Chance. Not Chance. It's not Chance. It's Chance. Yes. Chance. Dirt, you on my TV? What do you mean? Y'all gotta clean some yeah, I gotta clean some stuff up, man. I gotta clean some stuff up. I had some information, but I didn't have all the information in regards to the Vanessa girl, rest her soul. So let me clean it up real quick. Let me clean it up. So she actually was still in the military. Some Robinson, and then he killed himself. When they confronted him, they killed it. He killed himself. So I just want to throw that out there and clean that up. Also, shed light onto the. It's been like four. It's been 5 soldiers killed this year or found dead at Fort Hood, but 3 this month. 3 this month. So in a sense, and the corrupt motherfuckers that's in it. This is not cheating, by the way. Cutting your blunt on all corners is not cheating, I declare. It's finished. Finished. Quick question, Dirk, not to throw names out there, but do you know any ESP cats? Of course. Of course I know ESP cats. What are you talking about? Are you talking about from the village? You talking about the cave? You talking about West Loma? Excuse me, Baloma? Of course I know people from East Side. Man, I was just talking to a youngster right now that I got this weed from. And he told me who his daddy was. I was like, yeah, I know your dad. He told me who his uncle was. Yeah, I know your uncle. Sack hella small. I grew up a hell of the ESP side, ESP dudes. Oh, let me before I run off with this, before I run off with this, ESP stands for Eastside Power in Sacramento, but to somebody from LA, ESP stands for Eastside Pains. Make their Youth Academy, Bubba Roo. Yeah, I know Bubba Roo. Of course I know Bubba Roo. And Cuddy. And Moody Roo. I even know David Williams' ass. Even know David Williams' ass. It's what's Method Youth? What an M. Oh yeah, that's right. Bubba did die. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Abner Garcia, what's up, man? This is some jet fuel. That youngster I got it from, he must have rolled up 2 grams of that shit in one blunt. Man. It's like Mando incense in this house with kids and things. 2 grams for sure. Almost put me on my pocket. So I heard some crazy shit today. What y'all think about the kids going back to school, right? But in order for the kids to go back to school, the parents got to sign a death wager. Meaning, like, the parents got to sign a paper saying if your kid gets sick and die from COVID, they not responsible. I said I'm young, by the way. Was in it, by the way. Mr. Run Up on you, know I'm gonna shoot, by the way. Was in it, by the way. Was with it, by the way. Young, Jizzle, just might go nuts. Hoes and niggas, just like donuts. My cream beef crispy. Do that for young, by the way. Anybody walk the line with me? Anybody walk the line with me? And we was cool? And you rock with me on Dirty Nation? Of course you're gonna have your intro, man. You're gonna have your intro. By the way. What the hell? What's up with Isha BZ? Hold on.
Come on.
You gotta trace him, you gotta track him down?
Nope.
I'm tripping more on President sending, unmarked federal armies of the states. You know what? I remember we was talking about that in one of the lives. As soon as I got off the live, the first thing I seen on my feed was them popping up in Seattle in unmarked vehicles, throwing people in that thing. People gonna know the feds got their own different set of rules that they play by. And the feds do not play fair, because when they coming for your ass, they most likely 99% got you. I am not a terrorist. You are the one with the long beard. You put your turban on. Let's see how many kites get dropped on Longbeard. Let's see how many kites get dropped on Longbeard. He put a turban on. You put your turban on. You put your turban on, man. They go come back your door with black suits, dark sunglasses, looking like me. Get back here. Listen to that. Can I trade three goods for three wives? I'm gonna let Isha answer that. Have you ever broke one of your hands? I'm just wondering because I'm recovering from a broken wrist, and I was wondering if you have any advice. That is the craziest question, but it is a good question. Have I broke my hand? I'll tell you a story. Get back here. This story right here. See, me and Drenna was talking, right? Somebody in my family, I'm not gonna say who, but I'm gonna say this dude was beating his girl up. Y'all can take it how you want. This dude was beating his girl up, all right? Mr. So and so ran out there to intervene in between this dude beating up his girl. My Mr. So and so starts beating the dude up. That dude pulls out a gun and shoots so and so. So I had to ask so and so, like, how does it feel? Like, how does it feel? Like, I mean, it's fucked up. It's like things, stuff happens, and it don't always be in your favor when you the hero or you trying to be the hero. So I was in the 8th grade, right? It was a white girl. White girl. I think her name was probably like Jenny, or something like that. Jessica or something. But anyhow, I'm walking her home. This ain't my girlfriend or nothing. This white, all her bitches and all type of shit. And she tell me, she like, hold my bag while I go fight this dude. I'm like, what? I'm like, that don't even make sense. I'm in the 8th grade, right? I ain't even a whole ass scrapper like that. I ain't even a whole ass fighter like that. So I'm like, nah, hold on. Just hold on. I did the little chivalry thing, like, hold on. I went over there and commenced up whooping his ass from one side of the street to the other, right? Whooping him. So what happened is I hit him. No, I swung and I missed. I tried to grab it. No, I tried to grab his head and put it in my knee, but I missed. So when I came up with an uppercut, I hit all chin piece, like all chin piece. So what happened is, see that scar right there? At first they set my hand. They set the finger because see how my finger is healed. See how this finger goes this way? It goes that way. It goes like that because when they said it, it was summertime. They put the cast on. I broke out the cast because I wanted to ride my bike and swim. And then every time I swam with the cast started stanking hella bad. So I busted off, and the bone where they set fell out of place. So the bone fell out of place. So they had to cut it open, put pins in it, and then they put a cast on that motherfucker that was burglar proof. It was burglar proof. But to this day, I'm reminded of that white dude. He been long forgot about my ass whooping, but I think about him every time my finger get arthritis and it get cold, and my knuckles start hurting. I look at how deformed that knuckle is, and every time you break a bone in your hand, you become double jointed. So, I broke my thumb in the fight. So this is double jointed, and actually I broke this thumb too. I broke that knuckle. I broke this thumb. So both my thumbs, I broke right here. I used to punch wrong. Like when you throw your punch, you gotta. Y'all seen it. Y'all ain't even gotta talk too much about fighting, but you gotta tuck your thumbs, and you gotta lean into it. But when I was young and I didn't know how to throw a punch, my thumbs would be all out and shit. I'd be fighting like this, and my thumbs get caught up. Them motherfuckers break. That's a lot of pressure. You gotta tuck them things. So if you break your wrist, amount of time it takes until it's healed right, let it heal. Let it heal. If it's in a cast, let that motherfucker be in a cast and let it heal. And don't overcompensate. Like let it properly heal. Work that motherfucker back right because your wrist could be like your ankle, like an ankle. Like once you start rolling your ankle and spraining your ankle, that shit it'll just keep on happening. Cause I in the pen, I used to roll my ankles because I played basketball like 3 times a day. I damn near like 5 hours a day. I was playing basketball, all 3 yards in Old Folsom. And what happened is I would jump and then come down and roll this ankle. So then I couldn't stand watching people play and not play. So then I start playing again, and I'm overcompensating on the side that's injured. So then this will get better. Then I roll the other one. So I was taking turns rolling my ankles, and taking turns having tendonitis in my knees. So what I would say is don't overcompensate with your other hand once it break, and then once they fix it, and take your time. So what I put my cast on. Now I didn't cut it off. Well, you can say that, but in the wrist part, because my wrist wasn't broken. It was my hand that was broken. So if after so much of doing this in the cast, like they got the cheap cast, they gave me the welfare cast. They gave me the welfare cast at first. So I took that good looking out herb. So from doing this, it started with a crease, and then I just worked that motherfucker. And once it was in 2 parts, I justified it by saying, "Man, this ain't even cool. This ain't cool." So I'm gonna just go on and take it off, not knowing that my hand where they set it was gonna fall back out of place. Straight Medicare cast. Once they had to operate though, they was like, "We giving you that good one." I get 3 pins removed next week. It's been tough. Yes. So is it still lagging? I'm making tenderloin tacos. That just sound good. That sound good. Yep. So anyhow, man, I gotta try to lay down and get like an hour of sleep before I go to work. So I answer whatever quick questions. Did I ever eat shrooms? Nah, I'm scared of them things. I heard they cool though. To be honest, shrooms is something I might try before I die. But my like perception of shrooms has changed. When I was younger, I used to think like that's only for the white dudes in the mountains, so psychedelic. I was not trying to fuck with it, but now I'm hearing about the shrooms. Now they be like, that shit is cool. I tried spice before. Can't be too different from spice. DMX and Snoop just did some things live trying to find it. Man, you could buy shrooms at the weed flea market. At the weed flea market where I be going, I ain't went there in a minute now, but where I be going, they be selling shrooms in that thing. So every time I look at that motherfucker, I be like, I wonder. Nah. But I do. I really be like, I wonder. Uh, Royal Dab is one. 1130 Club is another. And El Chapo. That's the three that I know. Man, I'm scared of them things. I'm scared of that shit. Mushrooms and things. But you know what though? I remember what was that? Motherfucking Beavis and Butthead. Not when they took the pills, when they took mushrooms. They went on a. Oh no, they did acid. They did acid. See, I associate acid. I mean, acid and shrooms. Like I put them in the same thing. But I wish I got an unemployment check. I heard about people eating mushrooms and having bad trips. That's what I heard of. But like spice is intense for like it's right. Like as soon as you hit the weed, before the matter of fact, when with spice, before the stick is even done, it's already too much. Like you get halfway through a spice stick and put that motherfucker out. But it might be different out here because you ain't got to worry about the police coming down the tier and running in your cell and all and getting extra charges. You ain't got to worry about that shit out here. So it might be different, but I ain't about to try it. That was inside activities. So I never had a bad one. Tried out of 100 plus trips. It's all about mental. See y'all talking about mushrooms like yeah I did that. I shit. I was scared. I wouldn't even know much. I don't even like mushrooms. First of all, I don't even like mushrooms. So to let alone eat one, that's like double bad. I barely like to smoke garlic onion mushrooms. I mean garlic mushroom onions. Extremely fucked up enough to kill somebody for the wrong reason. Which that no one likes to taste. Resets my brain on everything. That's a whole nother question. That's a whole nother topic though, because on everything, I understand that whole thing that resets your brain. I understand that. Or you be looking at things one way for so long, you get tired. That shit get on your nerves, and you go crazy for a minute, scramble your shit up, and then you pick a new direction and you go. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's always been peaceful. Do you even have the desire to smoke weed off of a mushroom? You can panic though if it's not right. See, I ain't even with all them risks. That's enough for me. Now, all that. Shrooms, acid. I'm cool. I got enough balls to try some sherm inside. Hell nah, never again. That was what? That was like 2010 when I tried sherm. Never again. Wow, my friend said he said he came out, ate some mushrooms, and was able to transition back to regular life after one weekend. Shit, I wanna transition back like like the same day. I got shit to do. He did 18 years. You know what? Okay, I get it. I was able to transition back for the most part, but I used it. I used weed. I did it with weed. Damn. It would be legal before. But shit. I could dig that. Every medical study is backing shrooms for depression. That's interesting. Now, if it's classified as a medicine, that's different. That's different. Yeah. All right, man. I gotta get up out of here. I gotta get ready for work. Ever since those shrooms was when I was tired, ready for bed. Never got any rest after ingesting tweak mode all night. Rest is never a good experience for me. I feel that. All right, man. I'll holler at y'all in a minute.